on that, does marriage, does marriage even make sense anymore in 2024? This generation, in your opinion?
With this generation, I would say no.
Really?
Yeah, because people want, and think about it, with social media, that you have access to any person at any given time. You can send a DM, you can call them on Instagram, you can do all these things.
And you have a global reach.
Yeah, so I don't know if marriage makes sense for this generation, unless, like I said, you two people are really willing to put in the work. Other than that, if you're interested in other people, you want to explore. I've heard that one a lot. I just want to explore.
Really? Explore? What do you mean by explore?
Get the Russian. Get the little Russian girl. That's what I just said.
Explore their options. I've heard that a lot.
I'm telling you.
So explore is kind of like in an open relationship?
Yeah, a lot of people come. I've had a lot of couples where they come and one couple wants to be poly and one doesn't.
Oh yeah.
They want to have like multiple relationships and the other one's like, no, I just want you. But if that other person wants to be poly and you don't, then no, that doesn't make sense.
You should probably talk about that in the beginning.
Yeah, uncomfortable conversations that people don't want to have.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. What about y'all? Would y'all ever get married?
I
not to each other, but
well, we just met.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Still, 90 Day
me personally, I don't really care for marriage. I have been asked several times, and I've said no every single time. So you have to be really special, and or maybe a business proposition, because honestly, what is the benefit apart from a tax write-off? Mm-hmm. So unless we're business partners, or if there's some kind of money between us, then I would say that marriage would make sense. And other than that, no.
And why did you decline the offers?
Because I don't want them.
Yeah.
I don't want to be with them.
Yeah.
I was like, for instance, that 10-year relationship, he asked me the first 6 months. My response was...
That's definitely some goofy behavior.
That's very quick,
he seemed desperate.
Well,
he seemed desperate.
Actually, men know if they want to marry you within 6
months.
Yeah,
that's
they
true.
definitely do.
Yes,
that's true.
Yes, they do.
Because 4 out of the 5 who have asked me have all asked me at the 6-month mark.
Wow.
Yeah. Like they had a booklet, like they had a pamphlet or something.
Yeah, like men don't play with that type of stuff. Right?
Yeah, but my response is always like, no, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
They started crying?
Well, not when I said no, but I did make one of them cry.
Jesus Lord.
Yeah, I mean, imagine getting down on one knee and then...
He says no.
Yeah, I mean, that must be uncomfortable.
Well, it wasn't that uncomfortable if they stood with me thereafter, so...
Yeah, they desperate, like I said. I just said 5 seconds ago.
Desperate?
Yeah,
oh my God.
It sounds like desperation.
I mean, those are the signs of desperation.
No, or maybe he's just really in love.
All right.
You can believe whatever you want to believe.
Not to toot my own horn, but...
So was it more of the guy, or you just weren't in a position to be married?
I just wasn't in the position. I'm still not in the position to get married. And I'm about to be 40, and just the thought of it, I'm just like, ugh.
No, you look like you're 21.
What, 21?
You
Yeah,
like 21.
almost 20 years ago.
Yeah, I guess you're like, all right, I'm about to be 40. There's no point in it.
No, it's not that there's no point. Like I said before, unless it's a business proposition, or maybe you knock me off my feet and you check all my boxes, and you're the kind of guy that I'm like, you know what, I want to grow old with you. But currently, the state of dating, a lot of guys, they just do not possess the proper skill sets that I require in a relationship. So therefore, I'm not going to take a lifelong commitment with you. It's a waste of my time.
What's the top three, just 3, because I know you. What's the top 3 things you require?
Intelligence, emotional intelligence, intellectual intelligence. I also need you to be self-assured with yourself. I've noticed that just my presence is not even something that I personally do, but because of what I have, my degrees, all of that kind of stuff, I've noticed that guys try to compete with you. Really? Or they try to discredit you in some kind of way when you are trying to help them. It's like, oh, why are you trying to help me? You think you're Miss Know-It-All. And it's like, actually, when it comes to this subject matter, I am Miss Know-It-All. However, if you don't want to take my, advice, and you would prefer to hear it from a man, well, guess what? We have a problem, because I am looking for a partner. I'm not looking for a competitor. So that is a requirement. The third is respect. That is a non-negotiable. You respect my boundaries. If I see that after the first time I tell you and you continue to test my boundaries, you're out. I don't want to deal with you.
Okay, you seem pretty. You got it. You seem pretty stern on that. So we ain't forget about you. So
Yeah.
would you consider getting married?
I would. I was actually pretty close. I was in a long-term relationship.
What happened with
How
that?
long?
What happened with that?
10 years.
A decade.
Wow.
Yeah, I love decades. Let's see.
So
I love
high
decades.
school sweetheart.
Yeah, we went to prom, did the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So y'all went through some time. So what? All right. So like, what happened?
There's a lot of things that I wasn't satisfied with, and I had to ask myself, do I want this forever, long term? The answer was no. So
You dumped him.
yeah, but we're still friends.
But he still want to like jump back in it. You know,
I mean, if I let him, yes.
if you let
yeah,
him, then
yeah. You know, that's when guys send the "Hey, big head,"
Yeah.
or "Are you up?"
Merry Christmas. Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
How's your mother doing?
How's your mother? Oh, that one always
yeah,
works.
How's
yeah,
your
yeah.
dog?
Yeah, how's your mother? That one, that's the best one.
Yeah.
So what are the top 3 things you require out of a man? Because obviously he wasn't doing it for 10 years. I don't know how he lasted that long. Like I don't get it. But
Yeah.
what is the top 3 that you would say?
I would have to say emotional intelligence.
Everybody's saying that.
Well, I mean, because like I'm emotional, so I need you to meet me there too. You can't be nonchalant. I hate nonchalant men.
Nonchalant about what? Like if you're feeling some type of way, they just ignore it. Like
Yeah, but or even just with general things like, oh, do you want to go here? Whatever you want. Like,
Too
no,
cool
make
for
a
school.
plan.
I understand that.
Yeah, like the too cool for school.
I understand
Yeah.
that.
Do
Like
you want to
not
do this? Oh, what? It doesn't matter.
not leading the way, not taking charge.
Yeah.
I get that. And what's like the other 2?
I would say I need a man to lead. I like to be
That's tough.
submissive.
Really?
Well,
Really? That's rare.
yeah.
What's your nationality?
Jamaican.
You Caribbean
I
too?
know, I know.
You Caribbean too?
Jamaican?
But I'm more of the calmer Caribbean. Trust me.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
not.
You're not
crazy.
pasta and all that, like no, dirty wine and all that.
When the time comes.
Back in the
yeah.
day. Back in the day. Okay.
Back in the day.
Wow.
Okay. I mean,
Jamaican submissive. That's
that's like that's
Because
something
I've
you never
had
hear.
to be independent for so long that now I want to be soft.
okay.
But I need a man to allow me to be soft.
Yeah, and I mean, is it one more? You got one more.
Oh yeah, you got one.
You
More.
got one more. That's 2.
One more. I don't know. I'm not focused on dating right now. I have to think.
Yeah.
I'm focused on my career, to be honest.
Okay.
But you could just both y'all are career women, but you could just like always be open to the
No.
possibility because it could just you could be in
No.
Whole Foods.
I am open. I'm not really closed off to dating, but it's just not my focus right now.
I'm
Yeah,
close.
it don't gotta, it don't
You're
gotta be a
close
focus
though.
I don't
though.
think it should be
It don't gotta
anyone's-
be your focus
I
though.
don't think it should be a focus. At
A lot
all.
of my clients.
I'm 1000% closed off. I don't want
Jesus
anyone
Christ.
invading my space and breathing my air when I need to be focused. A lot of guys, they require a lot of attention, and I cannot give you that attention.
Some men can actually. Well, it's rare, but some men can actually motivate you and push you
Yeah.
to go harder in your career.
You need
So
some-
it's rare, but
Yeah.
it can happen.
Yeah, let me know who he is.
And you
I
need some-
haven't met him yet.
And you need someone busy.
Yeah,
Oh, no, I love busy men.
yeah, yeah.
The busier, the better,
They
the
can
less
relate.
I have to deal with you.
They can relate.